हरिः ओम् ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पदानश्चण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे श्रीगुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ श्रीशङ्कराचार्यस्वामिने नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावतीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ। Shall we start?
Namaste Mahoday. Banu Rekha Bhagini.
Yes. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Ata Tritiyodhyayah Karma Yogaha.
Next.
Sharada Rajan Bhagini.
Yes. Arjuna Uvacha Jayasi Chet Karmanaste Mata Buddhir Janardana Takkin Karmani Ghore Mam Niyojayasi Keshava.
Next.
Lalita Ramachandran Bhagini.
Yes, Nadia. Vyami Shrinev Vakena Buddhim Mohayasiva me Tadekau Vada Nishchitya Yena Shriho Hamapnuyam.
Vamishreneva, not Vamishe. Vamishreneva. Okay?
Okay. Vyami Shrinev Vakena Buddhim Mohayasiva me Tadekau Vada Nishchitya Yena Shriho Hamapnuyam.
Nishchitya, not Nashchitya. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Next.
Usha Srinivasan Bhagini.
Shri Bhagavan Vacha Lokesmin Davidau Nishta Pura Prokta Mayanagha Lokesmin Davidha Nishta Pura Prokta Mayanagha. Yesterday I was absent, sir.
Okay, doesn't matter. Somebody else, please.
Lakshmi BV Bhagini.
Yes, Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Lokesmin Vividha Nishtha Pura Prokta Maya Nagha Jnana Yogena Sankhyanam Karma Yogena Yoginam.
Okay, next.
Rajeshwari Shivashankar Bhagini.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
Na karmana manarambhat naishkarmyam purushosnute na cha sanyasya na deva siddhim samadhigacchati.
Good. Next.
Kashmira Bhagini.
Yes. Nahi kaschit kshanamapi jatu tishtatya karma krit karyate javasha karma sarva prakriti jair gunaihi.
Next.
Krishna Pavani Bhagini.
Namaste Mahoday.
Namaste.
Karmendriyani संयम्य ययास्ते मनसा स्मरन् इन्द्रियार्थान् विमूढात्मा मिथ्याचारः स उच्यते.
Good. Next.
Anupama Bhatt Bhagini.
Yastvindriyani manasa niyamyarabhate Arjuna karmendriyai karma yogam asaktas स विशिष्यते.
Okay, good. Next.
गुरुमूर्ति महोदय.
नियन्तं कुरु कर्म त्वं कर्मज्यायो ह्यकर्मणः शरीरयात्रापि च तेन न प्रसिद्ध्येत कर्मणः.
No. Sharirayatra च ते न prasidyed karmanah.
शरीरयात्रापि च दे न प्रसिद्ध्येत कर्मणः.
Okay. So yesterday we completed this shloka. So we'll go to the new shloka today.
अनुपमा भट्ट भगिनी.
यज्ञार्थात् कर्मणोऽन्यत्र
यज्ञार्थात् कर्मणोऽन्यत्र
लोकोऽयं कर्म बन्धनः.
लोकोऽयं कर्म बन्धनः.
You can try लोकोऽयं. Okay.
लोकोऽयं.
Yeah. यज्ञार्थात् कर्मणोऽन्यत्र लोकोऽयं कर्म बन्धनः.
यज्ञार्था कर्मणोऽन्यत्र लोकोऽयं कर्म बन्धनः. यज्ञार्थात् कर्मणोऽन्यत्र लोकोऽयं कर्म बन्धनः.
Good. Next.
के ललिता भगिनी.
तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय
तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय.
You can say tadartang. Okay.
Okay.
तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय
तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय.
मुक्तसङ्गः समाचर.
मुक्तसङ्गः समाचर. मुक्तसङ्गः समाचर.
तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्तसङ्गः समाचर.
तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्तसङ्गः समाचर. तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्तसङ्गः समाचर.
Good. Next.
श्रीलक्ष्मी HR भगिनी.
यज्ञार्थात् कर्मणोऽन्यत्र लोकोऽयं कर्म बन्धनः.
यज्ञार्था कर्मणो यत्र कर्मणोऽन्यत्र लोकोऽयं कर्म बन्धनः. यज्ञार्था कर्मणोऽन्यत्र लोकोऽयं कर्म बन्धनः.
वीणा फानी श्री भगिनी.
तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्तसङ्गः समाचर.
तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्तसङ्गः समाचरः.
Once again.
Second line, sir.
Second line 2 times.
तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्तसङ्गः समाचरः.
There's no samachara. Muktasanga samachara. Okay. Okay. Next.
मृणालिनी गोपालन भगिनी.
First line 2 times.
अस्तु. यज्ञार्था कर्मणोऽन्यत्र लोकोऽयं कर्म बन्धनः.
यज्ञार्था कर्मणोऽन्यत्र लोकोऽयं कर्म बन्धनः.
Next,
ज्योतिर्मयी भगिनी.
second line 2 times.
तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्तसङ्गः समाचर. तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्तसङ्गः समाचर.
Good. Next,
राजेश्वरी शिवशंकर भगिनी.
both the lines once, slowly.
यज्ञार्थात् कर्मणेऽन्यत्र लोकेऽयं कर्म बन्धनः तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्तसङ्गः समाचर.
Next,
उषा श्रीनिवासन भगिनी.
both the lines.
Yes, sir. यज्ञातार्थ कर्मणो यन्त्र लोकोऽयं कर्म बन्धनः तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्तसङ्गः समाचर.
Somebody is
So this
talking in the
first line
background,
can
right?
Yes, sir.
Sharat Chauhan or somebody is having his audio on and talking. I was having some disturbance in the background.
I muted her, Mahoday.
Okay.
Next devotee shall I call, Mahoday?
Now, yeah, can you chant the first line, please?
Okay, Mrinalini Gopalan Bhagini.
Beginning.
Can you chant the 2 lines?
तदर्थं कर्मणोऽन्यत्र
No, you are mixing up a lot of things. Tadartham karmano yatra. I don't know. What is that? You chant the 2 lines slowly?
Oh, I'm sorry. यज्ञार्थात् कर्मणोऽन्यत्र लोकोऽयं कर्म बन्धनः तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्तसङ्गः समाचर.
Okay, next.
Krishna Pavani Bhagini.
नमस्ते महोदय.
Namaste.
यज्ञार्थात् कर्मणोऽन्यत्र लोकोऽयं कर्म बन्धनः तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्तसङ्गः समाचर.
Good. Next, one more person.
Banu Rekha Bhagini.
यज्ञार्थात् कर्मणोऽन्यत्र लोकोऽयं कर्म बन्धनः तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्तसङ्गः समाचर.
One more person before we go to the meaning.
Lalita Ramachandran Bhagini.
यज्ञार्थात् कर्मणोऽन्यत्र लोकोऽयं कर्म बन्धनः तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्तसङ्गः समाचर.
So, the meaning of this shloka is that all of us have would have come across a lot of yajna. No? The word yajna has been very frequently used in Hindu rituals. Yajna means it's a sacrifice. Sacrificial things, the oblations we offer for sacrifice is called yajna. When you say sacrifice, then you give up, right? That is also another meaning. When I say that I have sacrificed this, means I have given up that. So yajna means it is a sacrificial ritual, sacrificial oblation. That is one thing. And what Lord Krishna tells in this that yajnatat karmanaha anyatra. Any other karma other than karmas done for the sake of yajna, ayam lokaha, these people, the human beings, will be bonded, karma bandhanaha. What he says is that any karma done by people in the earth that is being done for anything other than the sake of yajnas will bind them. So this is a very important statement he has made, which we need to understand further. So when you say yajna means it is a sacrificial things. Okay. Now, one of the things that we need to understand is that if you look at the entire creation of the universe and creation of the earth also, if you look at that way, the earth, whatever we are living in, does not belong only to human beings. We have to understand that. It belongs to everything. God has created human beings also. We all think that God has created human beings, but we have to understand that God has created human beings also. We come only in also category because He has created animals, He has created worms, He has created insects, He has created birds, He has created sea animals, He has created everything. All the things are His creation, be it a lion or a tiger, or a small worm, or a scorpion or a snake, anything in the world, any living thing is all His creation. They have been born in this world. If we think that we have the right in this world, they are also His creation. They also have equal right in the world. We cannot think that we have the right over everything. If you look at the way we are behaving, we means I am not telling that you and I, we means the humans generally at large, we are behaving in such a way as though the entire world belongs to us. We do indiscriminately, we exploit the nature and we make the nature not available for other creations of the world. Deforestation takes place. Animals are not able to find place. Cities come up. Birds are not able to find nesting. So if you look at that way, we have taken for granted that the earth belongs to us. But what God says is that this entire earth has been created for all the living beings, including human beings. Okay. So what is the yajna? Yajna means He wants the earth to be sustained. Bhagavan wants His creation of earth and all the living beings in that to be sustained. He does not want that only human beings will be there. Then we start killing animals, we start killing the sea, we start killing everything, we start knocking off the trees. He does not like that. He wants, what he is trying to emphasize is that the entire earth should sustain. Because if you look at all of us, we get our food only from earth. We are able to live, we are able to exist in this world only because we are able to get everything from the earth. We cannot think that I am getting things because my father has left bank balance. Sorry, everything has got to come from the earth. Everything, be it water, it is coming from the rivers and we are able to drink water. We are able to breathe oxygen, it is given by God. God has given oxygen. So we are able to breathe oxygen, it is given by God. We are able to get daylight. Surya Devata is giving us daylight. He is only giving that. So if you look at that way, everything that we are requiring to exist in this world is given by God. We cannot deny that. So there is also a beautiful Tamil song, if you look at that, all these devatas, they are impartial. There was a nice Tamil song which was in 1960s. He says that, Man kudisai vasal endral tendral vara maruttiduma. If it is a small hut, does wind start not flowing into that just because it's a small hut? No, it flows. Wind is common for everybody. Air is common for everybody. Oxygen air is common for everybody. Similarly, Male Nila, Yada Yena Velacham Tara Marutiduma. If with the evening beautiful the moonlight, just because he is a poor man, he does not say, I will not give him light. He gives everything to everybody. So God has given everything to everybody, and we have to recognize this fact. So we have got no right in terms of denying what is due for rest of the creation to sustain in the world. Right? So the yajnam, what is the yajnam? Yajnam means what is being done for sustenance of this particular creation. If you look at the earth, the Big Bang theories, the Big Bang, etc., took place 14 billion years ago. And then so many years it has survived. We are here only for a short period of 60, 70, 80 years. We cannot think that this world was only for us. It was there for so many people. So many people lived, so many animals lived. And then they have left it. We are able to live. And we have to responsibility of leaving it for the generations to come. So that is the kind of bhava we all have to have. So what does he say? Yajnartha, yajnam. Yajnam, there are a lot of yajnas available. Some of the major yajnas, there are 5 yajnas, they call Mahayajnas. One is Bhuta Yajna. Bhuta Yajna means ensuring that you feed all the things like animals, you feed the small insects, all those kinds of things needs to be fed by us. They will all find their own food, but we have got that kind of a manobhava for feeding them. Like you offer crow some food before we have our food. Then early in the morning, in some of the houses, we have practice of putting rangoli with rice flour. The intention is that the rice flour will be eaten away by the early morning birds or even ants and other things will eat. So that is a kind of bhuta yajna. Bhuta yajna means offering food for sustenance of the animals and other species that are there in the world. So bhuta yajna is very, very important. Then the next one is called manushya yajna. Manushya yajna is that there will be a lot of people who are deprived of food and water. The God has given this entire thing free of cost to everybody, but some of us are hoarding that. And some people are not able to get because of hoarding with somebody. So Manushya Yajna is providing food and water to people who are in need. Annadanam, that is a Yajna, Manushya Yajna. Then Pitru Yajna. See, we have come into this world because of our ancestors. So we have to take care of them. The only way we can take care of our Pitrus is will be providing them, offering water. So what do? We have to offer Pitru Tarpana during Amavasya day, a Shraddh being done for Pitrus, because of them we are coming to this place. So Pitru Yajna. Then Deva Yajna. Deva Yajna means that if you look at that way, sun god is a Deva. So we have to ensure that the sun god is worshipped every day. So we do Sandhya Vandanam Madhyaniyam offering Arghya to sun god, propitiating sun god, so that sun god is able to maintain his energy and potence to not only sustain us, but sustain generations together. There are a lot of stories in that. We will not discuss all of those things. So we offer sun god because he is giving us the light. In the absence of sun god, no, none of us are going to be there. Okay, so we offer that water. Then if you look at Varuna, we do Japam. So Varuna is what? Water. River waters are available. Waters are source for all of us to sustain. Waters are source for the trees and other things. So we have to treat rivers properly. We have to ensure that the rivers are able to be sustained. Water bodies are sustained. I think today the water problem we face in Bangalore because we abuse the water bodies. Now we are suffering. When you abuse the nature, abuse the water bodies, this is what happens. We abuse by putting plastic. So what I'm telling is that these are all the things that we need to sustain for not only us, for generations to come, not only for us, but also for the other animals and plants and everything, because this is the entire ecosystem. Because of this ecosystem, we are able to survive. So when you offer such kinds of yajnas, these yajnas are for the welfare of everybody. When I say that when I do a Varuna Japam is going to say, go as per the Vedas, Varuna Japam can be performed. When you perform Varuna Japam, you are going to get copious rainfall. The rainfall only for you? No, it's for Loka. So whatever is done for Loka Kshemam, whatever is done for the entire ecological system, that is a Yajna. So what you are doing for the wealth, Annadanam you do, you are not looking at the person to whom you are giving. You are taking care of all the people, creation of God, to ensure that they don't have appetite, they don't have hunger. So we take care of that. So these are the kinds of yajnas which are being done, which are not for our sake, but for the sake of Loka Kshemam. So that is all called a yajna. Then we also do some kind of special pujas. We offer ghee. Agni Devata, we start propitiating, and then we start offering Indra Namaha, Soma Namaha, we offer, ghee as the thing that we are offering for the Devata. And when we offer that, some of the people would also notice Indraya Swaha, we offer the one spoonful of ghee and say Indraya Swaha. This is for the Indra to take. Indraya Idam Na Mama. This is for Indra, Na Mama, not for me. Every time, I think many people who have done homas would have seen that we do the Indraya Namaha, Indraya Idan Na Mama, not for me. Suryaya Namaha, Suryaya Idan Na Mama, it is not for me. Suryaya this. So every time we also say that this is for Surya, not for me. This is for Indra, not for me. It is for Chandra, it is not for me. It is for my Pitru, not for me. Na Mama. Ganeshaya Namaha, Ganeshaya Idan Na Mama, not for me. So we have that attitude that we sacrifice. So what Lord Krishna says in this, that any yajna that you do, which is primarily taking care of the Loka Kshemam, is the one that will not bind you. Otherwise, all other karmas will bind you. Ayam lokaha karma bandhanaha. Anyatra karmam bandhana. Karma bandhanaha. Yajnatat karmanon anyatra. Loko ayam lokaha karma bandhanaha. So then what he is telling? Tadartam karma kaunteya. So you please keep this in your mind and then do the karmas. When you do like that, when there's no karma bandhana, there's no bondage, mukta sangha, there is absolutely no attachment. Samachara. So you do that particular performance of that karma Mukta Sangha Samachara. Perform it well without any attachment. Now, you can also tell, I do lot of other things. I do in the morning, I do for my children, all those things. Now, you look at a small mother of the family. Mother of the family, if you look at that way, she will ensure that she feeds everybody, and whatever is left behind, she will eat in the night. That is again a yajna only. She is first ensuring that everybody is taken care of. It is not that first she eats and then takes care of everybody. That is a yajna. That is the bhavana that we need to have. That we have a niyatam kuru karmatvam. We have to do the karma with the attitude of karma yoga and ensure that not only we live, but everything else sustains, that we are all able to live together. So Lord very clearly says that yajnatat karmanonyatra lokoyam karma bandhanaha. Any other karma other than yajnas is going to bind you. Please be aware of that. So even in that one, if you are able to have a attitude towards karma that you are doing, you will be able to slowly detach yourself from the effects of the karma that you are doing. Okay. So yajna, this is a very nice shloka that he has given. So that is what is yajna. Now next.
Anupama Bhatt Bhagini.
Bhagini.
Saha yajna praja srishtva.
सह यज्ञा प्रजा सृष्ट्वा सह यज्ञा प्रजा सृष्ट्वा
पुरोवाच प्रजापतिः.
पुरोवाच प्रजापतिः पुरोवाच प्रजापतिः
सह यज्ञाः प्रजा सृष्ट्वा पुरोवाच प्रजापतिः.
सह यज्ञा प्रजा सृष्ट्वा पुरोवाच प्रजापतिः सह यज्ञा प्रजा सृष्ट्वा पुरोवाच प्रजापतिः.
Next.
Gurumurthy Mahodaya.
Yes, sir.
Anena prasavishyadvam.
Anena prasavishyatvam. Anena prasavishyatvam.
Yeshavostvishta kamaduk.
Yeshavostvishta kamaduk.
Ishta kamaduk. Ishta kamaduk. Okay.
Kamaduk.
Yeah. Vaha. Yeah. Go ahead.
Anena prasavishyatvam. Yeshavostvishta kamaduk.
Is primarily vaha is one word. Okay. Vaha means for us. Vayam vaha. Vaha means for you. I can say vaha. Astu ishta kamoduk. Vaha astu vostu. Vostu ishta vostvishta. Vaha astu ishta kamoduk. Okay. So it becomes vaha astu ishta kamoduk become vaha astu become vostu. Vostu ishta become vostvishta.
Vostvishta kamaduk.
Vostvishta kamaduk. Vaha astu ishta kamaduk. It is a compound word of 4 of these words.
Anena prasavishyatvam. Yeshavostvishta kamaduk.
Very good.
Anena prasavishyatvam. Yeshavostvishta kamaduk.
Okay, good. Next.
Jyotirmayi Bhagini.
Sa yajna praja srishtva purovacha prajapatihi.
सह यज्ञा प्रजा सृष्ट्वा पुरोवाच प्रजापतिः सह यज्ञाः प्रजा सृष्ट्वा पुरोवाच प्रजापतिः.
When you say saha yajnaha, you don't, when you stop it there, you say yajnaha. Otherwise, saha yajna praja srishtva. The visarga need not be emphasized. And it is purovacha, not purovacha. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Next.
Shall I repeat, sir?
Yeah.
सह यज्ञाः प्रजा स्पृष्ट्वा पुरोवाच प्रजापतिः.
Okay.
सह यज्ञा प्रजा स्पृष्ट्वा पुरोवाच प्रजापतिः.
Next.
Sharada Rajan Bagini.
I will chant the first line again. Saha yajna praja sruštva purovacha prajapatihi.
सह यज्ञाः प्रजा सृष्ट्वा पुरोवाच प्रजापतिः सह यज्ञाः प्रजा सृष्ट्वा पुरोवाच प्रजापतिः.
Next.
Lakshmi Bibi Bagini.
Yes, Bhagavad.
Anena prasavishyadvam yeshavostvishta kamaduk.
Anena prasavishyadvam eshavo svishta kamadhuku. Anena prasavishyadvam eshavo svishta kamadhuku.
Good. Next.
K. Lalita Bagini.
The first line 2 times.
Sahayajñah praja sruštva purovacha prajapatihi. Sahayajñah praja sruštva purovacha prajapatihi.
Next.
Kashmira Bagini.
Second line 2 times.
Yes, sir. Anena prasavishyadvam eshavo svishta kamaduk. Anena prasavishyadvam eshavo svishta kamaduk.
Okay. Next.
Usha Srinivasan Bagini.
The 2 lines slowly once.
Yes, sir. सह यज्ञा प्रजा सृष्ट्वा पुरोवाच प्रजापतिः अनेन प्रसविष्यद्वम् एषवोस्त्विष्टकामदुःख.
Next.
Sri Lakshmi HR Bagini.
Put the lines.
Yes, sir. सह यज्ञा प्रजा सृष्ट्वा पुरोवाच प्रजापतिः अनेन प्रसविष्यद्वम् एषवोस्त्विष्टकामधुक्.
Good. Next.
Rajeshwari Shivashankar Bagini.
सह यज्ञः प्रजा सृष्ट्वा पुरोवाच प्रजापतिः अनेन प्रसविष्यत्वम् एषवोत्विष्टकामधुक्.
Next.
Krishna Pavani Bagini.
नमस्ते महोदय.
Namaste.
सह यज्ञाः प्रजा सृष्ट्वा पुरोवाच प्रजापतिः अनेन प्रसविष्यध्वम् एषवोस्त्विष्टकामधुक्.
Okay. If you can try to say jna, it is better, because sometimes I find that some people have difficulty of pronouncing jna, jnanam. In English books, they put G-N-A-N-M, so they say gnanam. So if you are able to catch the jna, it will be better, because I heard it at na. Okay. It may be difficult. I don't say it is easy, unless otherwise you are used to it. If you can try sahayajna, not gna.
यज्ञ
Yajna.
यज्ञ.
That's right. Okay.
Okay.
In the English books, they put only G and A. So you always tend to say na. Okay, no problem. Next, one more person.
Veena Fanishri Bagini.
Yes, sir. सह यज्ञा प्रजा सृष्ट्वा पुरोवाच प्रजापतिः अनेन प्रसविष्यद्वम् एषवोस्त्विष्टकामधुक्.
We'll go to the meaning of this. So before that, when I was talking about yajna, if you plant a tree and nurture a tree, that's a yajna. If you take care of a water body, it will benefit a lot of people. It is a yajna. If, for example, the government of India is launching on a solar scheme so that renewable energy can be used, and that is a yajna, because we are going to ensure that there is not going to be any carbon debit to India, because we are going to reduce the amount of carbon emissions. So that is a yajna. So So in it, yajna means how do you safeguard your environment and all the things that are living with dependent upon this environment. That is a yajna. So planting a tree, nurturing a small animal, taking care of a bird by keeping water in the summer, they come and drink. Today we saw in the newspaper that the monkeys are coming from the neighborhoods of Bangalore into Bangalore because there's no water. So how do we ensure that those things, all those people also live? Because it was all 40 years back, Bangalore was a garden city, and today it is a concrete city. So what happens? All these animals are struggling. So we have responsibility. What I'm telling is that ensuring the sustenance of the nature, sustenance of the environment, not only for our greedy needs, but to ensure that everybody, every animal, every plant has got equal right in the creation of this universe is the responsibility for the people like us. And when we take care of that, that is a yajna we do. So whatever you do towards that, like cleaning a river, it's a yajna. Creating a water body is a yajna. Not throwing dirt into something is a yajna. Not using plastics may also be a new yajna. Maybe 10 years from now, that will become another yajna. Not using plastics and making the waterborne animals choked. All those things are yajna. Taking care of a cow is yajna. Offering some leaf to a cow is a yajna. So these are all yajna because we want to sustenance of everything. Holistically is a yajna. Now, in this shloka, Sahayajnaha Prajaha Srishtva Purovach Prajapatihi. Prajapatihi is the person who is the creator of the entire, you can say creator of the entire, all of us. Who is the creator of all of us? Brahman. Prajapatihi is Brahman. So Brahman, what did he do? He created the mankind. Mankind means all the living things, not only mankind. We are very always thinking only about mankind. Prajapatihi Prajaha Srishtva. He has created the humankind. And then Puro Vacha. And the Puro Vacha means he has told long time back. What is that he has told? He has told in the Vedas. What is that he has told in the Vedas? And how did he create everybody? Sahayajnaha. Only by doing some yajnas, he was able to create all of us. That is the scriptural understanding you may have to have. Brahman created all of us by a yajna only. Sahayajnaha, using yajna, Prajapatihi, Prajaha Srishtva, all the people, initially he created some people. Puro Vacha, I have told it long time back. It has been told in the Vedas also. Then in the Vedas, what is that they are told? You can do certain karmas and then get benefit out of them and then live comfortably and peacefully. That is what the Vedas have told. So, Anena Prasavish. So after creating, he said, Anena Prasavishyadvam. From you try to multiply whatever I have given. And then it is a Ishta Kamadukku. This is going to provide you with a Kamadevanu kind of thing, will provide you whatever you want. So with this, you all be very happy. So if you look at that way, the world was created with all those kinds of things. And then he told, this is a buffet that you got. This is something like a buffet is given to you free of cost. You go, you take whatever you want, ensure that you are able to grow on that. You be happy, and then you grow your family. All of you start multiplying. Be all happy, but everything, let everybody be happy. So this is what Brahma has done initially. Brahma has just created the universe. It's not necessarily for only human beings, but he said that I have given this. With this, you try to multiply. It's a Kamaduk. It keeps on giving you, but you sustain that. And then you also multiply whatever you have in terms of resources and in terms of people who have to consume the resources. And how to do that is all told in the, what is that? Vedas also. So, Puro Vacha, it has been already told in the Vedas. So, Prajapatihi Puro Vacha, Brahma has already told in the Vedas that these are things you should do, and then you will be able to manage to sustain the earth and sustain yourself. So, that is what Brahma has told. So, what he is telling that you have to have a sustained, ego-supported living of everything. That is a yajna. So, you look at this particular situation, when you have things in abundance in the world, like what Brahma is talking about now, when he has given everything, do you think there is a possibility of greed? No, everybody has plenty when Brahma created. So nobody is going to hoard material. Today, what has happened is that we are hoarding material. Somebody has, somebody does not have. We have got a problem. So somebody does not have, he has got to have it in the future. Then we are doing a lot of karma. We do a lot of things to ensure that we are capable of getting all those kinds of things. So all these things started because there is a kind of demand, there is a kind of greed which is set into the minds of the human beings. Before that, when everything was in plenty, there was no scope for any kind of greed. Everybody was happy, everything was plenty. But today the greed is setting in that I have to be better than you have to be better than me, I need to have that, I need to have this, all these things come in. And that is where things have gone slightly astray. So what he is telling now is that initially Brahma had done that. He has provided even the various kinds of karma kandas, how these things can be multiplied, so that all of them can be living in a very sustained, peaceful manner. And then he had told all that you can use, you will be able to multiply whatever I am giving now, and you can live. So today, if you look at that way, the world is 8.5 billion people. Still, the earth is able to sustain. Everybody is having a good meal. Most of us are able to have a good meal. We are able to get oxygen. We are able to get water. I don't think any of these things, natural resources are given by God. Sunlight is given by God. Water is given by God. We have to ensure that the rainfalls comes in. Rain is not in our hands. It's again, God provides us rainfall. God provides us oxygen. We are able to breathe in and out and we are able to live. God provides us that. God has provided the earth where we are living in. So God is providing us a space in which we are able to be there. So it is all given by Him. We cannot think that I have given, I have done, I have done. No, it's all given to us. So that attitude is required. And that is what he is now trying to emphasize, that you need to create the attitude. And whatever you are doing, you need to also have a kind of responsible attitude towards karma. Okay, next. Hello?
Sharada Rajan Bhagini.
Yeah. Devan bhavayata nena.
देवान् भावयतानेन देवान् भावयतानेन
He deva bhavayantu vaha.
ते देवा भावयन्तु वः ते देवा भावयन्तु वः
Devan bhavayata nena. Te deva bhavayantu vaha.
देवान् भावयतानेन ते देवा भावयन्तु वः देवान् भावयतानेन ते देवा भावयन्तु वः.
Next.
Bhanureka Bhagini.
Parasparam bhavayantah.
परस्परं भावयन्तः परस्परं भावयन्तः
Shreyah paramavapsyat.
श्रेयः परमवाप्स्यत श्रेयः परमवाप्स्यत
Parasparam bhavayantah. Shreyah paramavapsyat.
परस्परं भावयन्तः श्रेयः परमवाप्स्यत परस्परं भावयन्तः श्रेयः परमवाप्स्यत.
Next.
Mrinalini Gopalan Bhagini.
Devan bhavayata nena. Te deva bhavayantu vaha.
देवान् भावयतानेन ते देवा भावयन्तु वः देवान् भावयतानेन ते देवा भावयन्तु वः.
Good. Next.
Lalita Ramachandran Bhagini.
Parasparam bhavayantah. Shreyah paramavapsyat.
परस्परं भावयन्तः श्रेयः परमवाप्स्यत परस्परं भावयन्तः श्रेयः परमवाप्स्यत.
Next.
Jyotirmayi Bhagini.
First line 2 times.
देवान् भावयतानेन ये देवा भावयन्तु वः देवान् भावयतानेन ये देवा भावयन्तु वः.
Next.
Gurumurti Mahodaya.
Both the lines together. Sorry, second line once, 2 times. Second line 2 times. Sorry.
परस्परं भावयन्तः श्रेयः परमवाप्स्यद् परस्परं भावयन्तः श्रेयः परमवाप्स्यद्.
Vapsyata, not vapsyatu, vapsyata.
परस्परं भावयन्तः श्रेयः परमवाप्स्यत.
Good. Next.
परस्परं भावयन्तः श्रेयः परमवाप्स्यत.
Next.
Sri Lakshmi HR Bhagini.
Both the lines slowly once.
Yes, sir. देवान् भावयतानेन ते देवा भावयन्तु वः परस्परं भावयन्तः श्रेयः परमवाप्स्यथ.
Good. Next.
Kashmira Bhagini.
Yeah, both the lines once.
Kashmira Bhagini. Ishak not there. Veena Fani Shri Bhagini.
Yes, sir. देवान् भावयतानेन ते देवा भावयन्तु वः परस्परं भावयन्तः श्रेयं परमवाप्स्यत्.
Shreyah Paramavapsyata. Okay. Yeah. Next.
Anupama Bhatt Bhagini.
देवान् भावयतानेन ते देवा भावयन्तु वः परस्परं भावयन्तः श्रेयः परमवाप्स्यथ.
Okay. Good. One more person before we go to the meeting.
Rajeshwari Shivashankar Bhagini.
देवान् भावयतानेन ते देवा भावयन्तु वः परस्परं भावयन्तः श्रेयः परमवाप्स्यत.
Good. So now, when you take care of devas, devan bhavayatan ena, te deva, those devas will protect you. Okay. For example, now Varuna Deva, where water is a resource for us. So we have to protect our rivers. We have to ensure that we are able to get timely rain. So how do you take care of all these things? We have to keep our rivers and water bodies clean. We have to ensure that we are able to have proper plantations that done. A lot of greenery is there. If all these things are there properly, then we are protecting Varuna Deva. We are ensuring that the Varuna Deva will definitely come and give you a copious rainfall. But instead of that, we start destroying the trees. We start destroying the water bodies. We also have water. Even Ganga also we can go to the extent of polluting with all those kinds of dirty things. Then what happens is that we are not protecting the Devata. If you look at Varuna or water is a Devata, when you don't take care of them, then they cannot take care of us. Then you cannot cry, I don't get water. Ganga water is dirty. We cannot tell that. Otherwise, you take care of that. They cannot take care of us. So he says that you take care. Devan bhavayatanena te deva bhavayantuvaha. You take care of all these things. You take care of the environment. You take care of the Pashu Pakshis. You take care of the trees. You take care of the rivers. You take care of the mountains. You take care of everything. All these devatas, they're all devatas. Some of them we got karmas can be performed. Varuna Japam can be performed. Argyam can be performed. Pitru Devadas, you can do some kind of propitiating. All the things you can do. Only when you start taking care of them, then they will also take care of you. Devan bhavayatanena te deva bhavayantava. You take care of them, they will take care of you. Parasparam bhavayantaha. Mutually you should take care. You take care of trees, God is going to give you rain. You take care of the mountains, you are going to have a lot of vegetations. So he says it is mutual for sustenance of this world. You should take care of you do certain things which are going to take care of the nature, and nature is going to take care of you. So parasparam mutual bhavayantah, each one will take care of the other. Then you will be able to get shreya. You will be able to have a lasting thing that you can achieve, whatever you are talking about. So what he is telling is that we need to take care of our devatas. We Agni Devata or Varuna Devata or Indra Devata. We have got a lot of devatas. Sun is a devata for us. Surya is a devata. Chandra is a devata. Adi, Guru is a devata. Guru is a planet, but we say Guru is a devata, but he is called a Guru. He is going to teach us a lot of things. Buddha is a devata. Buddha is going to provide us with the knowledge. So we have to ensure that there is a kind of a propitiating and taking care of those people, to those kinds of devatas, and they are going to protect us. So he says that it is all created. Now you sustain. You say, no, now my dear son, I have given you everything. You are independent. You take care of it. So God has given the entire earth and told all of you are independent. You, animals, rivers, mountains, you are all independent. Take care of one another. Be happy and come up. That's what everybody expects. No, we want our children to be independent. Come up. God wants all of us to be independent with resources. He want to come up. So we have to take care of one another. Otherwise, we all will perish. That's a beautiful shloka is told. Devan bhaviyatanena te deva bhavayantuvaha parasparam bhavayantaha sheyah paramavapsyata. Okay, next. Sorry.
K. Lalita Bhagini.
Yes, sir.
Ishtan bhogan hivo devaha.
Ishtan bhogan hi o devaha. Ishtan bhogan hi o devaha.
Dasyante yajna bhavitaha.
Dasyante yajna bhavitaha. Dasyante yajna bhavitaha.
Ishtan bhogan hivo devaha dasyante yajna bhavitaha.
Ishtan bhogan hi vo devaha dasyante yajna bhavitaha. Ishtan bhogan hi vo devaha dasyante yajna bhavitaha.
Good. Next.
Usha Srinivasan Bhagini.
Taihi.
Tair.
Taihi.
Taihi. Okay. Taihi.
Taihi dattan.
Taihi dattan.
That becomes Tair dattan.
Tair dattan.
Apradayebhyah.
Apradayebhyah. Apradayebhyah.
Taidattana pradayebhyah.
Tairdattana pradayebhyah. Tairdattan pradayebhyah.
Taidattana pradayebhyah.
So once more.
Tairdattana pradayebhyah.
Tairdattana pradayebhyah. Tairdattana pradayebhyah.
Yo bhunkte stena eva saha.
Yo bhunkte stena eva saha. Yo bhunkte stena eva saha.
Tairdattana pradayebhyah. Yo bhunkte stena eva saha.
Tairdattana pradayebhyah. Yo bhunkte stena eva saha. Tairdattana pradayebhyah. Yo bhunkte stena eva saha.
Lakshmi Bibi Bhagini.
Ishtan bhogan hivo devaha dasyante yajna bhavitaha.
इष्टान् भोगान् हि वो देवाः दास्यन्ते यज्ञभाविताः इष्टान् भोगान् हि वो देवाः दास्यन्ते यज्ञभाविताः.
Good. Next.
Bhanureka Bhagini.
धैर्दत्तानप्रदायैभ्यः यो भुङ्क्ते स्तेन एव सः.
तैर्दत्तानप्रदायैभ्यः यो भुङ्क्तेस्तेन एव सः तैर्दत्तानप्रदायैभ्यः यो भुङ्क्तेस्तेन एव सः.
Good. Next.
Krishna Pavani Bhagini.
First line 2 times.
इष्टान् भोगान् हि वो देवाः दास्यन्ते यज्ञभाविताः इष्टान् भोगान् हि वो देवाः दास्यन्ते यज्ञभाविताः.
Next.
Gurumurthy Mahodaya.
Second line 2 times.
दैतानप्रदायैभ्यः
दैत्तानप्रदायैभ्यः
दैतत्तानप्रदायैभ्यः यो भुङ्क्तेस्तेन एव सः तैर्दत्तानप्रदायैभ्यः यो भुङ्क्तेस्तेन एव सः.
Next.
Jyotirmayi Bhagini.
First line.
No, first line 2 times.
इष्टान् भोगान् हि वो देवाः दास्यन्ते यज्ञभाविताः इष्टान् भोगान् हि वो देवाः दास्यन्ते यज्ञभाविताः.
Next.
Kashmira Bhagini.
Yes, sir.
Second line 2 times.
तैर्दत्तानप्रदायेभ्यः यो भुङ्क्तेस्तेन एव सः तैर्दत्तानप्रदायेभ्यः यो भुङ्क्तेस्तेन एव सः.
Good. Next.
Rajeshwari Shivashankar Bhagini.
Both the lines once.
इष्टान् भोगान् हि वो देवाः दास्यन्ते यज्ञभाविताः तैर्दत्तानप्रदायैभ्यः यो भुङ्क्तेस्तेन एव सः.
Good. Next.
Sri Lakshmi HR Bhagini.
Yes, sir.
Both
the lines once, sir.
Yeah, once.
इष्टान् भोगान् हि वो देवाः दास्यन्ते यज्ञभाविताः. Should I repeat, sir?
Yeah, you should repeat once, both the lines.
इष्टान् भोगान् हि वो देवाः दास्यन्ते यज्ञभाविताः तैर्दत्तानप्रदायैभ्यः यो भुङ्क्तेस्तेन एव सः.
Very good. Next
Should I
one more
repeat,
person.
sir?
No, no, it's okay. Next one more.
Mrinalini Gopalan Bhagini.
अस्तु.
इष्टान् भोगान् हि वो देवाः दास्यन्ते यज्ञभाविताः तैर्दत्तानप्रदायैभ्यः यो भुङ्क्ते स्तेन एव सः.
More person.
Lalita Ramachandran Bhagini.
इष्टान् भोगान् हि वो देवाः दास्यन्ते यज्ञभाविताः तैर्दत्तानप्रदायैभ्यः यो भुङ्क्तेस्तेन एव सः.
Good. We'll go to the meaning of this. Ishtan Bogan. So whatever you wanted, you Yajna Bhavita means you are propitiating some deva by some kind of yajnas, by offering something. Yajna Bhavitaha dasyante. Then what is the devas giving? Ishtan Bogan hi wo deva dasyante. Those devas will be providing you with whatever you wanted. Based on the karma kanda, you do these kinds of propitiating to the god. These are the kinds of benefits you are going to get. So, yajna bhavitaha wo devaha dasyante ittan bogan he. They are going to give. Okay, the devas are giving. But now, when devas are giving you, tai dattan, it has been given to you. Anapradayebhyah, with whatever you got, if you are not going to offer to the devas, and then you only start eating, yo bhunkte stena evasaha. You are supposed to be a thief, he says. He says that the devas are giving you based on the yajna, whatever you ask for. When you get the results and when you get those kinds of whatever you wanted, ensure that you also offer to them and then you take. You have to only take after offering to them, you take because it only come from them. For example, I tell you, you got a beautiful plantain tree in your house. Okay, the plantain tree has given you a wonderful big bunch of plantain fruits and all those kinds of stuff. So you have cut it and then you brought it to your house. Before eating, you go and offer one bucket full of water to the plantain tree, thank you very much, you have offered me. So, Thair Dattan, that is, it has given you all these plantain things. You Anapradaya, you're not even pouring water, you go away, don't go away. You say, thank you very much. I am offering you one bucket full of water. Thank you very much. Similarly, whatever is being got back based on whatever we do, we have got to be grateful that we have got it. So that Yajna Bhavita is required. For example, even when we are doing, most of the people, they do pariseshanam. When they eat the food, they do a pariseshanam. And pariseshanam, they start first 6 small grains of rice they take. Pranaya swaha, apanaya swaha, dhyanaya swaha, udanaya swaha, samanaya swaha, brahmane swaha. So we ensure that the inner fire we have inside our body, we are first offering to that. Prana, apana. Prana is exhalation. Apana is inhalation. Dhyana is blood circulation. It's all life forces within us. So we ensure that we first offer to them. Because of the life forces, we are now in a position to eat. Otherwise, I cannot eat. If the life force is not there, I'll be lying in a dead bed. I'll be dead. I can't eat. So I have to recognize that these pranas are there. And then I have the attitude is pranaya swaha, apanaya swaha, dhyana. You do that. Then Brahmane Swaha, Atma is sitting inside. You also offer, then only you eat. You don't eat before that. So we have those kinds of things. Then in the old, even today, many houses, they follow the habit of offering to crow some rice and dal and then only they eat. They first offer to that and then they eat. Similarly, some people, they got the habit of providing it to the cow and then they eat. Some of the kind of orthodox people, they ensure that on a given day, they'll feed somebody and then only they'll eat. They'll wait for somebody who is in need of food. They'll first offer the food to them and then eat. So, tai dattan apradayepya, don't think that immediately you can eat food also or enjoy anything also. Ensure that you are going to offer. Once you offer and then you take, then you are going to be free of all kinds of sins. Otherwise, without even offering to anybody, then taking it is called you are a thief. Tena means you are like a thief. Okay. And we also have the habit, we say Atiti Devo Bhava. When somebody comes to our house, we say that he is Atiti, first we have to take care of him, and then we have to eat Atiti Devo Bhava. And then so Deva Pitru Karja Apram we are not supposed to do whatever we are supposed to do for Deva and Pitru Karjam. So those yajna should be done. So what he is now telling is that we have to have a yajna bhava. Yajnartat karmanonyatra lokoyam karmavandana. Anything that is performed other than yajna is going to bind you with karma. And you have to be conscious of that. We'll be doing a lot of things of that nature also, but continue to have a karma yoga as your attitude. That is very important, which we'll be discussing in the subsequent classes. Okay. Now we'll complete. Yajñartat karmanonyatra lokoyam karma vandanaha tadattam karma kaunteya mukta sangas samachara saha yajñah praja sruštva purovacha prajapatihi anena prasavishyadvam yeshavostvishta kamaduk devan bhavayata nena te deva bhavayantu vah parasparam bhavayantah sheyah paramavapsyata ishtan bhogan hivo devaha dasyante yajna bhavitaha taidatthana pradayebhyah yo bhunkte stena eva sah. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.